I want to know what your work schedule is going to be like. I understand you did a scene with my buddy Adam 22
Well,
here.
no, actually.
She
was on Plug Talk with another man.
But I thought you and the strap-on and...
No, that was another girl.
Damn it. That was a really interesting thing. So you're not
you
the girl...
with the strap-on.
So you're not
People
dating...
at home, just think about it.
So you're not dating the snowboarder. And you didn't
No.
You
I
didn't
was talking about
violently
somebody
peg
else.
Adam up the asshole.
No.
Oh my
Because that's going to be released soon on Plug Talk. Is Adam getting the ever-loving shit pegged out of him.
Love that.
I wonder how many views we would get on Twitter if there was a clip of you fucking me in the ass with a strap on.
I'm pretty good at it too.
On Twitter?
Yeah, because that's where it's gonna end up as soon as it comes out on OnlyFans. Somebody's screen recording.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on there. I just wonder like how into it people would be. Not that I want to find out.
I think it would be a lot of negative feedback, Adam, but I think it'd be good for the brand overall.
The brand of Sledgelords or the brand of No Jumper?
No Jumper, bad. Sledgelords, good. Plug Talk, good.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
See, my mother asked me who I came out here to work with and work for, and I still ain't replied to her text yet. So I'm hoping that you don't get fucked in the ass, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that would be great. Like, remember our conversation with Jason Ellis where we found out that like he basically put out 2 books, and the first book was about him being like a skateboarder, and it was like a bestseller, and then the next book was him talking about being bisexual, and apparently it did not do very well at all.
Yeah.
So it turns out some percentage of your audience doesn't really want to hear about your gay conquest.
Yeah.
Or identity.
I will say, after pegging for the first time, it made me respect men having sex more.
Sure, because your abs got really sore and your
Oh my
legs got
God.
tired.
Yeah, I think like women are just not used to that like range of motion normally.
Yeah, you're
And especially
selfish
with
and
the
lazy in
strap
the
on,
bed.
you can't feel it because it's not your dick.
The thing is that 90% of why it's hard to be a male porn star or a male porn performer is pretty much just staying hard. Like I've seen dudes who are super experienced in the game have like a really hard time with it. And even if you can get hard to like keep it hard enough, etc. It's like that would probably be the main thing. Whereas like as a woman, you may have to hit a bunch of like weird poses and stuff while you're getting banged, but you don't have this fucking organ that you have to be constantly monitoring and making sure there's enough blood in it.
So are you saying it's harder to be a male porn star?
Yes.
I think that's probably a fair thing to say, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't
No.
Oh, I'll put it like this. I've seen a lot of male performers fail on set. I've never seen a woman fail.
Well, do you think it's harder to get pegged or fuck someone?
It's probably harder to fuck someone,
Yeah.
assuming you have to like keep your dick hard on camera in front of all these people, but then also like getting pegged. Like for me would be a challenge. I've never done it, but I figure if like when
But like there's so much prep and stuff that has to go into being the receiver of penetration.
that is a good point. And really just all the prep in terms of like hair and makeup and everything
Hair
like
and
that the
makeup,
woman
like,
is doing.
The
Yeah.
women have to show up hours before the guy. The guy shows up like maybe 20 minutes before he's needed.
But in terms of what's harder, I would say that like 95% of men, maybe 90% of them would not be able to do porn.
Yeah. The brief window that the porn is being shot in, the guy has a harder job. Not just with the erection, but the timed ejaculation, making sure we don't have to bring in a fucking boom mic guy to be the stunt cock. However, women staying hot, a guy born with a big cock, he's a fucking porn star until he's 60 if he wants to be. A chick has to do a lot more work staying beautiful. So the job of being a porn star is harder on the whole for a chick. The performance aspect, tougher for the guy.
I could agree with that. Yeah.
I think that's fair. The other day I was watching 2 guys perform with 1 girl on Plug Talk.
You
And-
lost my interest when you mentioned the girl.
Oh, and
Same thing.
and I'm watching them going to nut, and I'm just realizing like, whoa, this is like, like skiing, like but with like doubles. Like they're jumping at the same time because they kind of are like having to like be in the same mentality to nut at the same time, and that's like a level of bro that very few guys ever get.
I mean, one of the funniest things is when you have 2 male talent and they're like they're ready for the pop shot, and then you're just sitting there and they're just like jerking off, like probably like right here, and they're just jerking off and like focusing on you, and you're just like going back and forth. You're like, okay, and then you're like kind of trying to do this sort of stuff to like
because you want to look
help
sexy
them.
for the camera. And,
No, you're trying to like give them visual
Right.
so they're like
wanna
ready,
seem
and then
into
once
it.
they're like, okay, we're ready, and then you just get into place, and
It's crazy. And picture me and you standing side by side, beating off a woman waiting, so it's and a cameraman and a fucking lighting guy, whatever it might be.
Mikey's over there in the corner.
And me and you have to like coordinate our hardness of our dicks. So if you're like within, 10, 20 seconds of being able to nut,
rapidly reaching
you have to
92%.
communicate this to me. Like somehow visually, you probably don't want to just say it. It's
While
kind of
also
T minus
not
5
making
to
eye
nut
contact
over.
with each other.
Huh?
While also not making eye
Well,
contact.
no, him and I. That's the only way we can come.
Oh, nice. So it works for you.
Well, somebody gave me the advice to lock eyes with the filmer if you don't want to come.
Okay.
Which I still haven't had the heart to try it.
Yeah.
But I do
Just
like
making extreme eye contact.
well, because I will sometimes, if I'm having a hard time not finishing, I will just look at the ceiling. But then I also have to look at the camera to make sure that the camera isn't catching my face, because
Yeah.
if I just stare at the ceiling, I feel like that's my best bet of like sometimes when you're fucking like having this crazy fat ass you're banging in front of you, it's like you just have to you have to like separate yourself from the reality of how good this looks.
Was this the scene you shot with Gucci Berry?
No, I wasn't even there for that. We sent the filmer actually.
I was joking. It was a gay joke. He fucked his fat ass. But I get you, though. That's actually genius. Because I'm just trying to think. I've been on a couple of your shoots, maybe just one. But like locking eyes with the really uncomfortable filmer guy, like that would just take you out of a scene so quick, which is what you need if you're about to prematurely ejaculate.
The question is just, would it be too much? Would it make your dick stop working entirely?
Or get it 3 times as hard.
Well, if I had that that's why I don't want like a sexy filmer.
So let me ask y'all a question. When the dude can't perform in the movie or whatever in the scene,
The movie,
I don't know. I don't do porn. Nigga, I watch it.
the scene, sure.
Some people eat food. Some people cook food. But let me say this. So if the nigga dick ain't working right,
Why is the N word so funny?
this nigga, god damn. All right, so if the nigga dick not working, is he allowed to just pound it with the gummy worm or?
No.
Oh, it has to work.
It's not gonna look good on camera.
Yeah, because I was watching like some content, and I'm thinking like, yo, this shit can't be hard this whole time. Like maybe he's taking a break.
Well, so there's also things that guys will do to stay hard. Obviously.
Like what?
Taking pills or injections, or sometimes they have like a pump.
They inject the stuff into their dick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of levels to the dick enlargement game.
Yeah, that is. You're really gonna pay the piper someday, though, when you get dependent on that cock shot. From what I've heard.
Yo, I've just recently met somebody who has like the pump installed inside their body where
And
they
then
can
you
basically
squeeze
like
the balls.
you can squeeze your balls and it fills your dick with blood.
Because they overused the shot. I've heard that overuse of the shot makes your penis just like it's basically guaranteeing your cock is going to stop working in a certain amount of years.
Yeah, I think it's like almost like the equivalent of getting on steroids, where it's like your body's going to stop producing testosterone, but you're making the decision to maintain that synthetically.
Yes.
Yeah. How much is a built-in dick pump?
There's
I
so many
You're a young
questions I
man,
still
Court.
have, and now I know someone that I can ask about it, but I'm like nervous to ask
But
them
also
about
the
it.
thing is, you could very easily Google it. I think.
I tried, and I
Have
don't
you?
think I'm googling the right things because I
Tried?
don't really know what it's called.
Built-in dick pump.
Well, what I
Doesn't
heard
work?
is that this is technology that exists because of trans people.
Oh.
Because think about a trans man. There's nothing like in a biological female body that's going to just get a dick hard, right? So even if you get a dick, how's your body going to fill it with blood? I think they have to like come up with a mechanism to make it do that. Although I really don't know, but I think at least some trans people are doing this.
You ever had one of those? Not the trans, the
dick pumps. Yeah.
Oh, where? How
Like
was
not
it?
not for me, but like I've witnessed one. Yes.
Oh.
And then you had sex with the guy. Would you, to come back to Court's original question, he was talking about can you smash it with the gummy worm? Would you let a guy before the camera started rolling who couldn't get hard, get it started in your pussy? Or is that kind of like demeaning?
No, you just like start sucking it and get it hard, and then you go to work. Like, why would you put a soft dick inside of me? I mean, honestly, I'm very anti-soft dick. Like,
That's very discriminatory.
don't ever send me a picture of a soft dick. I don't want to see that.
What about mine? It's like 2.5 inches.
So if me and you're in a
It has
relationship,
nothing to do with size.
if
I
me and
just
you,
don't want to see it.
if
soft.
we're in
You
a
don't like 'em.
relationship, do you want me to stay hard all the time? I can't just be walking around the house naked.
No, that's insane. Be hard all the time. No, but like if a guy is gonna send me a nude, why would you send me a soft dick? And like it happens all the time for some reason.
Yeah, I sent a soft dick nude back in the day, and I didn't realize like how small my limp cock looks in the scheme of things. And I think my face was in it.
Oh no. What is this angle?
Mirror.
Okay.
Bathroom
Ooh.
mirror.
Oh,
I
no.
thought you
full
was.
body
I thought
too?
you was like this.
A full
No.
body nude with a soft dick.
It's not good.
Oh,
And it was just
no.
peeking like, hey guys, over the rim of
Did
my
you
board
stretch it
shorts.
at least?
No,
Just
no.
hold it and just
That's
pull
a
it
hate
down.
crime.
Over the rim of
Yeah,
your what?
it was
God.
the rim of my board shorts.
Oh.
I just popped it over like, hello everybody, just coming out to get my photo taken.
This has been a clip from my new podcast, Sledge Lords with Danny Mullen. We're dropping a new episode every week, so either hit the link in the description or search up the Adam 22 channel on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.